What's good, it's Chigozi. It's Thursday, October 3rd, 2019, and look who I got a copyright strike from the federal government. And during this video, while they're playing their little jingle, I turned down the sound. I was like, oh, I'm probably going to get a copyright strike from the government because this is their intellectual property. This is a play from the Catholic Church, from the Freemasons, from this one world order federal government. From YouTube, which YouTube is them as well. So YouTube gave me a copyright strike for taking their intellectual property in my video. And this video is just to show, that's what I'm making this video, to emphasize it's a one world order. It's complete propaganda of what they're doing here. You see how if this was an American government, if this was me doing something with the US government or anything like that, putting the song in mind. Let's do the presidential song. Oh, this song's old, the copyright's over. No, you see what they're doing. They're making you think, oh, it's China, it's the communist government of China. Everything's paid for by the Chinese government. Oh, they filter out all the internet from America. They hate American this. So if I use their song, I get a copyright strike right away. That's clearly the propaganda that they're using. That's why if I go to any other government song, you'll see. President song. Anything from the government. Oh. Well, you know what I'm saying. The national anthem. You know what I'm saying? Why can I take American music and play it? I like this 58-second video it was for this. So I think it's coincidence though. You know, I'm waiting for my copyright strike, seriously. So is Chinese copyright law different? I mean, you see what I'm trying to say? It's a bunch of bullshit. But what I wanted to show you was pretty cool is look at when they were found. January 12, 2014, but the taking over 2 analog channels of Asia television after their license expired, April 2nd, 2016. That's a date with 42 numerology and the 93rd day of the year. Propaganda equals 93. The 93rd day of the year, they're restructuring. Zionism 42. Date with 42 numerology. Zionist 112. This first date is January 12th. January 12, 2014. 47 new date numerology. Foundation 47. Euclid's 47's problem about establishing a foundation. Very special numbers to Freemasons. China equals 28. The launch date 1928 as radio. Radio equals 47. So do you see how even by the main number of China these people launched? China 28. We'll look at all this again because I think my screen was in the way. 1928 launch. China 28. See these dates here? 42, 112, Zionist 112, Saturn 42, 93 as 4/2, and 93. Again, propaganda equals 93. The 93rd day of the year, they're restructuring the thing. RTHK equals 24 reflection 42, but you get Scottish Rite 57 right there. Radio Television Hong Kong. And they let you know it's RTHK directly supported by an annual government funding. It is government propaganda, and I'm getting a copyright strike from this one world order. I mean, that's what it shows you. Radio Television Hong Kong equals 353. They were 353 days remaining. Let's go back to that date. January 12, 2014. The digital terrestrial television service came out. This is the first date they're listing here. And that's, well, look at this too. June 30th, 1928. Look at this, January 12th, 2014. Day with 353 days remaining. Radio Television Hong Kong, reverse alphabetical order 353. Who's practicing this? The Freemasons, the Catholic Church, you know, the false ones. in power. And you see what they're doing, and LC equals 119. Just to show you again. See, this is where the copyright strikes from. That means this was putting on this play. We saw that play was by the numbers. I didn't see how many days from Xi Jinping's birthday it was, but I should have. And if anyone wants to see what copyright strikes do, it's not a big deal. I can't monetize it. That's it. Well, I don't monetize my channel anyway. And even if I did, I mean, even if I did, they'll probably always find a way to demonetize it anyway. I mean, and I think the worst part is they would still run commercials on it and shit and take the money. I don't know. I might be wrong about that. Or they'll at least run ads on it, like clickable ads. So let's look at this day that came out. The Hong Kong government launched its first radio broadcasting station known as GOW. It's from the Freemasons. 45, 18, 36, 9. I don't know what Hong Kong equals. Maybe it syncs up with that. Probably not, though. Hong Kong, 26, like China. 91, 13 triangular number. Let's look at this. June 30th, 1928. June 30th, 1928. Date with 36 numerology. GOW 36. See, they're found as the GOW 36 on a date with 36 numerology, 30/6. Do you see how they're putting this out by a numerical pattern? So, I think to wrap this up, let's start off staffing only 6 people. Saturn is 6th planet from the sun. Notice how it eventually became known as Radio Hong Kong in 1948, Propaganda 48, and then they took over the 2 analog channels of Asia. Their takeover on the 93rd day of the year. 93rd day of the year, here 1948. They're what? Propaganda. They're doing things by the numbers of propaganda. Also that 51 earlier. RTHK equals 51 like propaganda. 57 like conspiracy. And conspiracy also equals 57 and 51 like RTHK. Yes, anytime I get a copyright strike, you know what I'm gonna do? If it's from any part of this gang, we're gonna do a video on them. And it's not a punishment at all. I mean, I said I deserve this copyright strike. I'm not being facetious. I wasn't being funny. That's what I said during the video. I deserve a copyright strike. I'm probably gonna get one. I'm taking intellectual property from the government and playing it without their permission, using it for my thing. Yes, it's for fair use and everything, but still, it's government property. It's like if I took a Drake song and played it, I would get a copyright strike. It is government property. It is intellectual property from the government. It's no different than playing Drake, Meek Mill, the Beatles. So if I can get if I deserve a copyright strike from that, I deserve a copyright strike from this. And I'm glad that they're proving my point. Really are. But again, they're doing the whole propaganda thing of, oh, it's China. Because watch, I know, again, I get it, copyright law. I shouldn't, by law, get copyright strike for playing that president song I was playing earlier, the inauguration song, but who cares? I mean, it's just to show you how much of a bunch of bullshit it is. Because that song is so old, that's why. I think it's like public domain now. I don't know. What if the federal government keeps reclaiming the copyright on it? I don't know. So that's what I wanted to show you. These people, one of their slaves in the office. What time is that? 8 and the 5, federal government 85, but that easily could be coincidental, just or not. This Fez on the 5 and the 8, 58 like Freemasonry. All right, peace out.